Hi, I'm James Mitchell from the Mitchell team, and we're here today at 12 Shetland Road in Danvers. This success story starts like many of our listings. We go through a comprehensive process for every home when you list with us. That process includes pricing, preparation, and promotion. And in this case, it worked really well here. In fact, we had 205 visitors at our first and only open house. We received 9 offers, most of which were well over asking price, and we put this house under agreement in just a few days. The seller was a single woman who had become an empty nester recently, and as a result, she needed to move on. The house itself was a solid home, but it needed some repairs and improvements, delayed and deferred maintenance, and for today's buyers, it really could use some upgrades. What makes this story interesting, however, is what happened next. The winning bidder was a young couple, and like anyone, and we always encourage this, they brought in a home inspector. The home inspector did a great job. He had a very exhaustive report, and he came up with a number of issues. Then, the buyers brought in several contractors to price out all of these repairs, upgrades, and improvements. The cost, and wait for it, the cost was $29,000. Now in this market, $29,000 off means essentially one thing: game over. Now, in a previous experience in my life, I was a contractor and remodeler for many years. I really wanted to see the couple get this home. I really liked them. So I sat down with them and reviewed all of the cost quotes. We were able to take $29,000 and distill it down to the bare essentials, what was really needed in their view to get this house ready for them. That came to $6,500. From that point, I was also able to negotiate with them. Okay, now what is really, really essential? What are the non-negotiable things that you feel you need done in order to move in? Those items came to just under $2,000. So in the end, we were able to make a deal when the seller agreed to make those repairs. The moral of the story here is that we actually saved the seller far more money than even our real estate commission. But most importantly, both the seller and the buyer felt like they got a very fair deal. Call me today if you or anyone you know, friends, relatives, co-workers, or neighbors, could use experience and service like this.